2, 1, go.
Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason, her husband.
So welcome back. We just saw you last week rather than 2 weeks because we'll be out of town next week, and because I wanted to do one this week for my Christmas in July.
Woo! Merry Christmas in July.
It works. So I'll talk about it more later, but I am having a sale right now. So yeah, stay tuned for more details.
And you'll talk more about it later.
Yes. Okay. I have my pile upside down. There we go. So,
For her starts, she has...
so I am doing a hand towel. What?
Just go.
A hand towel that has a teacup on it. Because for the School of Magical Stitches and Literature, this week we had to stitch in pink, and we had to stitch on a teacup for, I think it's page 33.
Okay. For School of Magical Stitches and Literature. You already said that part.
I wanted to find a pink teacup, and I was looking through, because I knew I'd seen some teacups in the magazines I get. I couldn't find the exact ones I was looking for, but I found another one. It's the other way. And so I took this teacup.
This one, right? I showed
Yep.
this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This teacup right here.
But I made it pink.
Inverted it and made it look like this.
So I got my pink stitches in, and I got my teacup stitches in, and it's counted for something else on those. Oh, the pattern name starts with one of the letters in a word that we needed. So yeah, I made lots of good progress on that, and I had fun with it, and it's a cute little teacup. And I'm going to do the teacup again on the other side, but with these colors, except for not that pink, because I can't find the pink, so I'm using this other pink instead. So,
Because, oh my gosh, guys, this pink is so pink. It is so amazing.
it is a pretty pink. So, that's how far I got. So that was my starts. Whips. I've continued to work on, oh, and what this is stitched on. This is
Hand towel.
a 16 count white Charles Craft Estate towel. So that's what this is. And I love stitching on these. Okay, so now back to whips.
Is that the towel that you got offline?
What do you mean got offline?
Because I know you ordered some towels online at one point, and I know that we bought a lot at other
I don't know if
stores
that
and
exact one is. It's the same kind I've gotten.
stuff. Okay. I was just wondering. Sorry to interrupt. As you were.
So I worked more on the Russian doll bauble kit from Cross Stitch Crazy. And the pattern is by Cheryl McKinnon. And it's on the 14 count Ada that came from the kit. So I now have both dolls, all the stitching done. I just need to do the back stitching.
I thought that's where you were last week on it, though.
No, the girl doll didn't have her face last week.
One was a girl, one was a boy.
Oh, sorry, they're both girls. Sorry.
I was like, what? I thought normally these dolls were just women.
They are both girls. I don't know what I'm thinking. This one, the pink one, didn't have her face yet.
No, they
Last
both have
week.
scars. Never mind.
So yeah, and my nieces, this is my travel kit, so I often work at it while I'm at family dinner on Sundays. And my 4-year-old nephew and 3-year-old niece like to help me, so they've done a few stitches on here as well.
Don't they normally just do the pulling, though?
Yeah, I put it down, and then as it's to pull up through the fabric, I let them pull it up. My nephew likes to pull the needle all the way off so he can play like it's an airplane, but whatever.
And then she has to rethread the needle.
Yes.
And I'm just like, sweetheart, explain to him that this is not an airplane. This is stitching. This is serious business. Serious. Super serious.
I'm just happy that they enjoy playing the stitching game. Because that's what they called it on Sunday. They called it a game. And I'm fine with
Sweetheart, it's not. It's stitching. We are serious stitchers here. Right, FlossTube community? Stitching is super serious.
I suppose it can be.
I'm completely kidding for those who can't tell my sense of bad humor. Bad sense of humor. Either way.
I also worked on the 3 Wise Men by Marie Driscoll, Blackberry Lane Designs. So that's what it looks like.
The pattern. It hasn't changed since last week.
And I'm stitching this on 28 count ivory Joblin 1/1. So I just got a little bit more done. But there it is. I just did some more of this dark color, which I found when I was putting away some floss.
Yay!
It's been so frustrating. I can't find floss I need, and I, in theory, have an entire set of DMC, the regular colors, but so often I can't find the color I need. So they're either lost and missing, or they're in a project, or whatever. I can't find them.
Or they're lost and missing in a project. Could be that too.
Could be that too. I also worked on my black cat sitting on jack-o'-lantern combo, and these are my design. So this is on 14 count cobweb Ada from Stitch Modern. And so I did another pumpkin because I needed 200 stitches on a piece that had cats on it, and this has cats. And this is in my Etsy shop. You can get it as a whole combo, or you can get each one individually. So those are all on sale. And
Are they part of the sale?
yeah, everything in my shop is on sale.
Okay.
So I got some more progress on that. And this is part of my Black Cat Xstitch style, which is any pattern that has a black cat on it. So you can just use the hashtag if you're working on a piece that has a black cat on it. All right.
Words.
I also worked on Futurecast. This was also for School of Magical Stitches and Literature. Actually, I think everything I worked on this week pretty much was, except for the piece I'm working on that I'm not showing, that's one of my designs, is also I've been using for Magical Stitches and Literature. Anyways, so Futurecast. This is a freebie from Teresa Wensler. I did all the cross stitches, and I'm now working on the back stitching. And this is on 14 count Ada that I hand dyed. And I really enjoy this pattern. I will probably end up stitching it again. And you pick your own colors. I use some of the ones that they did in their model, and then chose some different colors as well.
You're just working on back stitching now, right?
Yeah. I have the back stitching and then the beads. And I was going to say something else. Oh, this also has a border. I'm not doing the border to the piece. I'm just doing the dragon.
Well, there's also a background to the piece, isn't there?
No, just a border.
Oh, I thought there was a background to it.
No. So that was fun to take out and work on some more. Finishes. I stitched another one of these. It's You I Like. And it's really hard to see. It's on just a
scrap of her opalescent fabric.
Yeah, 28 count opalescent white fabric. And it's 1/1 on 28 count. But It's You I Like is what it says. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this. And this is by Diana It Is Kismet and Michelle Bendy Stitchy, and it's a freebie.
So, for the record, I want to tell you a story, FlossTube, because I know you like stories. And Karen is now freaking out because she's like, I don't know what he's going to say. But I'm going to say it anyway because it's a funny story. So, this past week, Karen was reading in between her stitchings, her soirees into stitching. And as she was reading, she had the other one that she had stitched last week as her bookmark. I leaned over because I was tired and I just put it on my head. And she kept pulling it off. I was like, no, you leave it on my head. And she's like, why? That's so weird. I was like, that way every time you look down at me, you'll see that it's you I like. And then she tries to flip it. She's like, no, it's you I like. No. The point of it was so you would know that it's you I like. That's the point.
Basically, we like each other. And we like you too. And we appreciate you watching.
That's an idea.
What?
We could give that one away to the FlossTube community.
Maybe, at some point.
Isn't this week a giveaway?
It is a giveaway.
Oh, this is the new giveaway. Karen doesn't know she's doing it, but she's doing it now.
Are we giving this away?
Yes. We're going to give it away as a bookmark.
As a bookmark? I don't know how to make it into a bookmark.
You made the other one into a bookmark.
This one's too small to be a bookmark. This would be like a teensy tiny bookmark.
Sweetheart, would it fit in a book?
Yes.
It could be a bookmark. It's better than dog earring. And dog ears are a lot smaller than that.
Well, we will have that as a giveaway as well. If you want that, you're welcome to have it.
That way you will know it's you I like. Welcome back, FlossTube. Even though Karen's just going to do this announcement, we're not going to give that away this week.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're going to save it for another one. That way we can finish it and you can like say, here's the finished product.
Okay, we'll save that for the
Since
next
you have a
giveaway.
planned one that can only... Fine, we'll do it that way. Since it makes logical sense and...
Okay, we'll do that.
I feel like I'm such a distraction on your channel.
You make it more interesting. So...
We're going to put a vote in the polls. Tell us if it makes it more interesting or if I'm a distraction. Let's know.
Okay. So as you can see, there's a hole cut out of this scrap piece.
Oh.
And that is because it's a scrap piece from my winter plaid. So these are each stitched 1/1 on 28 count opalescent Lugana. So there's my holly, my snowflake, and my Christmas tree, and they are finished into ornaments. I'm going to hold up one at a time just as I talk and try to get it to focus. Anyways.
So this is the holly plaid. Dangles from an ornament. Looks all pretty. And then we have the snowflake that dangles from the ornament. Ornament. And it's not focusing. Let me try it this way. See if it'll focus if I do it like this. It's a little better, but not much. And then we have the tree. Yes.
So anyway, what I was going to say.
You were supposed to talk while I was doing that.
But you were talking, so I couldn't
That's because you weren't going.
So these ones are done. So for these patterns, I have a version that has 3/4 stitches and a version that has just full crosses. So these are the difference. This one I stitched, and this is on 14 count silver dusted Aida. And it's done 2/2, and it has the 3/4 stitches. But I realized I didn't have enough of this fabric to finish doing all of them, so I went to buy more, and I only could find it from one spot, and then they messaged me and said they didn't have it. It is no longer available. So I decided to get some Lugana instead, opalescent Lugana, and I wanted to try doing it 1/1. So that's what I did to make them into ornaments. But and this one's interesting because it's apparently uneven because it is not quite symmetrical. As you can see, this is more symmetrical. Also, I think it's interesting how different the colors look. It's harder to tell in this video, but the colors look quite different even though they're the exact same DMC colors. And it's just because of the different color in the background, which I think is just cool. Just the whole color theory difference thing is cool. So, if you buy the pattern, you get both options. It comes with both. So yeah, that is that. So that is my FFO, which I FFO'd a few weeks ago, but now you can see it because that pattern is now available in my Etsy shop. So we're gonna talk more about my Etsy shop and my sale. So each year I have a Christmas in July sale, and it's going on now, and it'll be so today, July 20th through the 27th, so next Saturday, and it's 15% off everything. And I got some more things put up there as well. These are some greeting cards with pictures of some of my patterns on them. So they're in my Etsy shop. I got those put up this week. I actually got those printed back in December, but I never got them up in my Etsy shop. I also put my fobs. So originally I thought these were going to be scissor fobs, but I didn't think about how like small the clasp should be, and I was just using what I had. And so most of them are really tiny, so they're more zipper fobs than scissor fobs. But you could put them on your project bags if you wanted. So I have this emoji one. Let me see if putting it against the envelope will help it focus. Maybe. So this is a winking emoji one. And I have a sleeping emoji one.
For your projects that you work on right before bed. Because we all know that working on cross-stitch projects makes us so relaxed.
And this one has a cute little pair of scissors on it.
but the scissors do not work as scissors. Please do not try them as scissors.
This one has, I love this blue bead, which you can't see super well in here on this picture, and then it's got a clear star at the bottom. And this one has starfish. Is that your phone?
That is my phone.
Usually it's off on silent, so I didn't even realize it.
Well, no.
Oh, it's an alarm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so there's that one. And I like it how it has like these, you know, stones that are very sea-esque. I don't know what you call it. They make me think of the sea.
They're seaside.
Yes. And then this one actually does have a big enough clasp for it to be a scissor fob if you want it. And it's got this pretty little fish. So those are the fobs I have. I want to make more. I have supplies to make more, but that's what I have up right now. I also wanted to get my more of my needle minders put on there. I didn't get it done. However, you can see pictures of them on my Facebook page in the photo albums. I have for sale magnets. So if you want to look there, you can. Those things are also on sale. You just would have to message me or comment on the picture, and then I would send you a PayPal invoice instead of an Etsy. Buy it on Etsy. But if you want, it's there, available. So I think that's all of that as far as announcements. Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't look at me. Look at your page.
I am looking at my page.
I know.
Oh. And then also, no, we'll do haul before we do giveaway. So Jason works at the library, and he brought this book home.
Oh, we're gonna do that for a haul?
Yes, because it's so cool.
Okay.
So Career in Ives America.
So this book, what we're doing right now at the library that I work at, we're having to purge the collection of unused books because we have to get rid of a large amount before basically in a year. And we're really sad about it. We're really sad to see some of these go. But this book is basically just a collection of old artwork about the USA.
But they're so pretty.
They're pretty. They're actually organized into collections. So like if you look at this spread, it's titled The Country Gentleman. And then instead of having the title here on the page, the titles are over here for the collection. So in this collection we have American Country Life, May Morning. Oh, this is all called American Country Life. So May Morning, then Summer's Evening, October Autumn, and then the last one was Pleasures of Winter. That's what it was. So they're organized. They're just cool little artwork that I thought Karen would like, and apparently she likes it a lot more than I thought she would. But she's really in love with it, and I'm glad I brought it home. Yeah. I was expecting her to say, yeah, we can't keep that, but apparently we are.
We're keeping that. So last of all,
she was having a rough day that day, and I was like, I'm going to get her something nice to look at.
So I'm going to have a giveaway for one of my patterns, and I have some of them printed as physical patterns, and I did not organize this well, so give me a moment to pull these out so I can show you.
So are you giving away a printed pattern, or?
So you can either choose a printed pattern, or if you want one of my digital patterns, you can pick that. And just you would say in the comments which you would want. Don't say the word giveaway, the 18 or older. What are the other rules of the giveaway?
18 or older, comments, do not say giveaway, just say which one you'd like in the comments.
I think that's about all.
Yeah.
And it's through August 2nd that you can, leave a comment.
You keep explaining it, and I will organize it.
Okay, so I have some of my patterns printed on some nice cardstock-like paper. Oh dear, I'm almost out of time.
We'll pause and
okay, I have a few minutes before my phone dies on me. But, so I have these patterns. So my Nutcracker combo. So the only combo one you can get, though, is my Nutcracker combo. If you want a combo pack of the others, they're not eligible, just this one.
But we'll give you a discount on it if you're wanting another combo pack.
Well, yes, because I have a sale right now.
Yeah. So, Then we have the books and holly ornament. She has the books and holly ornament.
Christmas owl sitting on books. Autumn owl sitting on books.
And once again, just put which one you would like
Graduation owl sitting on books.
in the comments below.
Spring owl sitting on books.
Or you can go to her Etsy shop and just pick.
Owl sitting on books. And this
Which one you
series
like.
of owls was my first patterns that I released.
Mhm.
Enchanted red rose. Yellow rose. As you can see, I like
I feel
bookmarks.
like I want to turn that.
White rose. Plaid spring. Plaid summer. Plaid autumn. And my plaid winter is not, it's at the printer right now, but it's not printed quite yet.
So if you are, sorry.
Thank you.
So if you are wanting plaid winter as well, if you go to her website, you're like, oh, I'd really like plaid winter. You can comment plaid winter and we'll send that to you. As
Yeah,
well.
and you can, and say if you want,
It just might take a little bit longer because we are waiting on them to come back.
it'll be back before the giveaway's over.
Okay.
So if you want plaid winter in
In a physical
form,
copy?
you can have that as well. So yeah, that is the giveaway. Please enter. And good luck. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Happy stitching.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what?
I have to show my progress this week.
Okay.
Frogging is hard.
But thankfully you're the one doing it, not me.
Happy stitching or frogging or fobbing or whatever you're doing this week. Have fun.
Bye.